Welcome back to another Dr. Duck Cook. My name's Savoy. This week, the tour comes to Torrey Pines. 2 weeks ago, I posted a video where I shot 72 on the South course. I want to see, can a 3 handicapper make the cut at a PGA Tour event on a full swing simulator? Stay tuned to find out. Get a little practice in with the medicus before I go. There it is.
Therapy, this is fire.
You can swing this, you can swing anything. We're ready. We're ready to take on the tour. Let's go.
I treated this round as I would any tournament round, minus the extensive pre-round warm-up. I warmed up for this round with an extra large can of super creatine and a lot of pacing. Not just from the pre-workout beverage, I felt the nerves the same I do in any tournament round. And just like you hear from the guys on tour, those nerves definitely affect distances, as you will see in this video. I hit a boatload of really good shots just over the back of the green because of the adrenaline. I really wanted to put on a performance and get as close to my magic number of 71 as I could, which would put me at 1 under, the 2021 Farmers Insurance Open cut line. And to be honest, since I put myself back out there in tournament golf, every round I had a number in mind I wanted to shoot beforehand, I came home with 85. I did not want to do that here. So leaving first green with a chip, I still contend the simulation let me down and I had to take a bogey because of it. I'm a very nervous boy going to the second tee. It's visions of the PA State Amateur all over again, where I rifled off the best and somehow the worst 85 you'll ever see in my sectional qualifier. I was only a cool 20 strokes behind the medalist that day. But this day, there is no medalist. Only a cut line, -1. I just needed 1 birdie to get there. But after back-to-back bogeys to start, I now need 3.
Man, that was right up the line for a long time.
But I need to stay patient as I've hit nothing but good shots so far. None more so than this beautiful tee shot to the third to set up a fantastic birdie opportunity.
15
But
feet.
the lack of a putting green leaves me wanting as the speed of Torrey's greens eludes me. Still, this is the best my swing has felt since I've started the channel. I'm getting after it today, and the swing is holding up under pressures of tournament golf, which is all the greatest players look for, the swing that holds up under the highest pressure. And if I'm honest, I back my swing under pressure all day long. But as you can see from my first few really poor chip shots, my short game is another issue entirely. A few really poor chips to open this round with 3 bogeys out of 4 is damning.
Just not getting into the hole right now.
I now know I need 4 birdies with no more blemishes to hit my mark. A tall order on a tough track I've never played before. But our first par 5 offers an opportunity to claw back at that deficit, something I'll do for the entire round. That's one thing I'll say for myself in tournaments. No matter how bad it gets, I never stop dedicating every ounce of effort to my task. A few good rips up this 556-yard par 5 sets up a fairly easy eagle chip. I have to get close to the hole. Inside 10 feet, as I've done for all my videos, is a 1 putt. I need to get this inside that.
There we go. Chipping with the 54 and not the 60. I think that's the key. I've been chipping with the 60 and I've been in trouble with it.
And just like that, the nerves are different. They're not gone or less, they're just different. I went from the old shaky hands to a firm reassurance that I can do this. I have a swing good enough to contend with par every time I step on the course. The only thing holding me back is me. I might be a 3 handicap, but when people ask me what my handicap is, I always tell them it's the 6 inches between my ears, because that's what it is. The talent is there. I just need to find a way to unleash it when I need it most.
Hear me out on this. I don't think of any of the shorter stuff.
There were instances where full swing tried to bring me down. Like this tee shot, the simulation said I rolled 3 feet in front of me. Yeah, that did not happen. And there were lots of instances where the screen would shift right before I hit. Nothing was going to shake my confidence today. As you can see, the swing is still intact. Too much so as yet, another perfect iron shot flies the flag and goes over the back of the green. Those are where the nerves are working as superpowers. This is exactly what I want to see.
Say in real life this would be the end of my chance of shooting under par, like this is the simulation, so I'm still thinking of stuff. If I was in the back of it, chasing down, there's no way I stopped this ball. In real life.
Fluttery, flaily shots are signs of weakness. Pounding the ball right on line and flying clubs a full club longer is a strength.
Stop!
7 holes in and there hasn't been a terrible shot yet until the tee shot on 8, which was horrid. You can hear it at impact. But the easiest way to forget a terrible shot is with a perfect recovery that sits on the edge of the hole, and we're dancing toward the 9th tee.
Go in! Woo! 0.3 feet, that's sitting on the edge, ladies and gentlemen.
So with the last hole firmly out of mind, we approach the second par 5 with the last par 5 in mind instead, the hole I birdied. A birdie here, and the 3 over after 4 start is all but erased. And a 1 under back 9 of 35 is still on the cards. We can still do this.
If I hit the shot I wanted,
But this third shot into the green is very poor. And it is one shot that the round really hinged on in hindsight. But that's the problem. I can't wait until after the round to understand how important this shot was. I need to know on the course, at the time I'm hitting that shot. I'd give it just that little bit more attention and I wouldn't end up 50 feet away. All in all though, a fantastic recovery of a round that could have been well on its way to 85 already. But as you can see here on the scorecard, we aren't playing bad. Hit a few more greens on the back and anything can happen. This is golf. Back-to-back par 5s offered an excellent opportunity to get back to par, but probably my worst shot with the driver didn't set myself up to have a crack at this shortish par 5. I can reach this in 2 with 2 really big shots, but I needed those shots here. If I stick that wedge on 9, do I play this hole differently? I definitely think so, but who knows, I might not. Still, the wedge into 10 is much improved and I have a decent look at a 4. But again, I still don't quite have the pace of these putts, and I start to feel like I'm losing it on and around the greens. It's a minor thought, but it has major implications. You have to stay in the moment. It's hard to shake the feeling off letting something you want so desperately slip away. And that's how I felt right here. Making birdies when you need to make birdies is hard. That's why the top players are the ones making the big bucks, and I'm playing a $10 skins game with arthritic retirees twice a week where sadly I don't always come out good. Sometimes I'm the easy money. But that doesn't mean I don't want it. I'm still feeling all the nerves, even this far out of contention, as you can see.
so much farther than I think I should.
But if I don't put myself in this situation, I won't know when I get out there on the course and the pressure mounts what I can actually do. This is perfect.
Like 2 feet short.
But with time, almost everything under intense amounts of pressure eventually breaks. It might be just a kink in the armor, it might be the tiniest crack under a thin sheet of paper. But for me, this was the hammer blow that told me I'd be packing my bags when I got back to the hotel. No heater I've ever been on a golf course could claw me back now.
Alright, now I'm close to it. I hit one out of bounds on that hole.
But this drive on the back of my double shows I'm not ready to lay down yet. I'm still here. I'm still fighting. Also, on this second, you can see the screen shift as I start my swing. Something I'll know nothing about while it's happening, and it affects my shots by a good 10 yards or so. I'm not making excuses, I'm only stating facts. The screen moves, my alignment doesn't, the shot won't come off properly. It's that simple. The longer the round has gone on, the quieter my hands have gotten and the more touch I have around the greens. A few chips like this early in the round and I wonder where I might have been, which can be dangerous logic, wondering what might have been. This is just losing myself outside the moment, and damaging to the psyche and something I need to watch, not just on the golf course, but in all walks of life.
Wait about where I should be.
For some reason I failed to film the putt up to a few feet. Not sure what happened, but I'm not hitting enough greens, and I need to start knuckling down and hit more greens. And as I say that, this 7-iron on the 200-yard par 3 was delectable. It is 73 feet downhill though, so keep that in mind. I don't hit a 7-iron 200 yards. But as I demand I hit more greens, the oldest foe in golf comes calling as a questionable 3-putt from 45 feet pours salt in my wounds of my round. I'll be honest, this still hurts.
There's absolutely no way. Did you see that?
I pounded this putt and it just came to a dead stop. Still can't fathom how. At 5 over, I'm a dejected man. I'm razzled. I'm shook. This is the part of the round where I don't remember what's going on. My past is living in my head rent-free and I'm nowhere near the moment. I'm still trying, but I've been beaten down by bad luck, bad timing, and bad golf shots. In short, today, I played well enough to come closer to my goal than this, but again, I've beaten myself.
How I go all the way through the green.
But one positive I will be taking out of this round is the way I played the par 5s. Being able to move the ball the way I can at just 140 pounds sets me up for a lot of short chips from greenside or long lags for eagle. And the way I've swung the club today is exactly what I need to see when spring comes. I can carry this confidence over into more rounds to come. I came to 18 tired and deflated. Maybe it was a large-ass can of super creatine wearing off halfway through the back 9. Maybe it was the tee ball on 12 that was the first OB ball on the channel. Maybe it was the 3-putt on 15. Really, it was all of it. Anyone that plays tournament golf knows how draining it can be. I've also had a few really good performances in tournaments that have been some of the most rewarding moments outside of fatherhood. Those performances were 10 years ago, but with the advent of this channel and the ability to play the game pain-free again, happier days are ahead, you can believe that. 2022 is our year to shine. We just have to get out there and get after it every day. Take no days off, take no swings off, and give everything we have at all costs.
Little luck at the end.
It sounds impossible and exhausting, But that's what golf is. Unmasterable.
So did we make it? No. Did we think we were gonna make it? No again. But you know who else didn't make it? Major champions Jason Day and Brooks Koepka both finished at 4 over, same as me. It's fun to dream. Now he's got 240 yards. Looks like he's gonna use his breaking 5-iron. Little bit. It's in the hole.